Hello, beautiful soul. And welcome to this installment of Elevated Rambles. Of course, I come unprepared. As you can hear, my water is pretty much complete. All right, I think I'm good. But yes, welcome to this installment of Elevated Rambles, where I shall ramble on about various topics that float through my brain whilst being a tad elevated. But yeah. Yeah. So this is actually the second time that I'm making this video. The third time that I'm trying to make a video, period, on this specific topic. But my brain just keeps traveling to different places, and it won't line up. But it's gonna line up now, right? It's gonna line up now. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right. Turn it. Then I did that. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Okay. Attachment. Attachments. I think it's important that we work on letting go of any attachments that we might have, especially when it comes to people and labels and ideas. I mean, really, attachments in general, you know. It's important that we allow ourselves to kind of be in flow with what is, you know. Be in acceptance of what is, and just allowing it to be, right? Kind of feeling called to pull a card. This is my Starseed Oracle deck. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. You know, another attachment that we need to let go of is any attachment that we have to those different stories about ourselves. You know, any attachment to any kind of identity that you're holding on to, right? That prevents us from moving forward, from really opening up and recognizing the depths of who we truly are, right? You look at this and let yourself be seen, your true self, you know? And knowing that that self is multifaceted, right? Multi-dimensional, beyond anything you could even imagine, right? So let go of any limiting ideas that you have about yourself. Let go of any attachments to those limiting beliefs. The courageous peony. All right. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The courageous peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable and you may be afraid of what others think. But with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize as it draws in those who are meant for you. And experiences you've been longing for arrive at your feet. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world? How are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world? And when it says, you know, being visible and being seen, I don't even think that necessarily means like by many people. You know, it's not talking about and I mean it could be, you know, I'm just saying it's not specifically that. There are other ways to be visible and to be seen, you know, by allowing yourself to be true to who you are, you know, letting who you are at your core shine through, you know, and allowing those around you to see that, right? And I think that's something that we're all being called to do, you know, to allow ourselves to be ourselves, you know, just to be who you are and not to feel shame around that, to learn to love and accept yourself, right? Yeah. This was at the bottom of the deck. And then at the bottom of the deck, I haven't gotten this one before. I don't remember ever pulling this one. I am pretty sure like I've like swiped through the cards. I don't remember seeing this. Or I probably have. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. No, I feel like I have read this card before. That sounds very familiar. Outside of, you know, the actual veil that is being lifted, you know. But lifting the veil, and this kind of even goes along with the courageous peony, you know, allowing yourself to truly open yourself up and be seen, you know, lifting the veils, of yourself, you know, the mask that we often put up to cover up the things that we're afraid, of being seen, you know, that we're afraid of being judged for. But this, you know, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go, you know, within our lives, you know, on a smaller scale and on a grander scale, you know, a lot of truths are being revealed. You know, people are showing their true colors, and it's important that you allow yourself to let them, you know, and to allow that to inform you on the direction that you need to go in. You know, aligning yourself with I don't know, just aligning yourself with wherever your soul is calling you towards. You know, trusting the feeling that you receive from within and allowing yourself to go with that. You know, go with what comes from within. Go with your gut feeling, trust your intuition, and try not to think too much about it. Don't second guess yourself, you know, but pay attention and allow yourself to also reveal your truths. You know, there are things that we all hide, you know, things that we're all afraid to have seen, right? So as others are revealing themselves to you intentionally or unintentionally, allow yourself to do some revealing as well, you know. Yeah. And then this questioning everything, you know, that part I kind of look towards the grander scale, you know, of things. You know, you think of like politics and, you know, the different truths that are being revealed in that way. But I shan't get into that. But yeah. All right. Maybe just one more. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Again, with bringing to light whatever is hidden, right? Lifting the veil, let yourself be seen. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was going to be an elevated ramble. Apparently this is speaking to something that you or we, are being called to do, to reveal ourselves, you know. And that starts with going within, right? That starts with healing. That starts with facing yourself, actually sitting with yourself and doing that inner work, that shadow work, you know. The journey isn't meant to be easy, you know, but it is absolutely beautiful. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I mean, I'm gonna read it, but oh wait, did I read Lifting the Veil? I didn't. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile. But both individually and for the planet. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Yeah. Allowing yourself to find a way to be, and I say this all the time, to be at peace amidst the chaos, right? It's not about not experiencing struggle. It's not about never experiencing those negative emotions. This healing journey, it doesn't get to a point where you no longer have those negative feelings. That's not what this is about. It's about being able to experience that and still be at peace, right? Being able to recognize the frustration and work through it, and instead of allowing it to make you lash out, using it to help you go within, right? And recognize what it is that it's calling your attention to. But yeah, as you heal, right, and you shift those ways of thinking and being, you know, it's kind of like the Kabbalah class I took, right? And this idea that every person that comes into our lives is there for a reason, that brings us a lesson, right? A way for us to evolve. You know, they trigger certain things within us, you know, especially those people that come into our lives and frustrate us, right? They're here to teach us, and we're here to teach them, right? We are triggers for each other's healing, right? And really, it's just for us to recognize that, we're all going through it, right? But every single moment that happens is an opportunity for us to grow, right? And so interesting. It's just this, you know, the energy just kind of shifted, and I'm feeling it like like all, it's just feeling very expansive. All right. I don't even remember what I was saying. All right, the seas of Mentaka. All right. All right. Mentaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mentaka card represents the crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your... Oh, that's what I was talking. Sorry. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mentakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means that you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously, so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to light of day? How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Yeah. I think that's kind of what I was talking about. Well, not all of it, but how can you see potential in a situation that you're facing, right? Allowing yourself to see the opportunities that are present in every moment and how it is we can grow from that, right? Yeah. But, you know, the card, it is an uplifting card. I know that I'm very kind of somber, but it's kind of just my affect, you know? But you know, all in all, I think these cards are indicating that allowing yourself to let your true self shine out is the path to the desired life that you want, right? The life that you desire, that's the path to that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This video has been pretty long. Yeah. Not for anything else. I gotta go because I gotta refill my water. I've got to hydrate. But yes, if you have made it this far, thank you for listening. You are appreciated, even if you didn't. Well, if you didn't, you won't be hearing this anyways. But sending so much love.